Marcus Hayes with the UFC legend, Rashad Evans. Rashad, lots of stuff going on in boxing. You're a boxer now. I can ask you some boxing questions. Riyadh season, Turki Al-Sheikh has changed the way that boxing has kind of been operating lately. What do you think about the way that he's kind of injected himself in the fight game with the purses and the venues?
You know, I think that with Turki Al-Sheikh coming into the game, it's been amazing because what he's been able to do is he's been getting people to fight, and he's been making these big matchups happen with the big money that he's bringing into the sport, and it's got these different promotions to work together and create the best fights instead of the best political situation.
When we look at that marquee fight, 5-2 up in New York, we got a three-headed monster of a card. Teofimo Lopez, Arnold Barbosa, Ryan and Rolly, and then Devin and Jose Ramirez. What do you think about the fights? Let's start with Ryan and Rolly Romero. What do you think happens in that fight?
You know, as much as I love Rolly, because Rolly's my dude, man, but and he get a lot of slack, but Rolly's mad tough. But I feel like his energy may be banking too much of what happened in the practice room. And I feel like Ryan is really a dangerous person to sleep on. And I feel like he's sleeping on Ryan a little bit.
And Ryan has already vowed to put Rolly to sleep. Kind of brushing past him and saying, I'm really looking forward to fighting Devin. Devin Haney looking past Ramirez a little bit, saying he wants to fight Ryan. They've already got a date for October. Devin and Ryan, if they get together, how's that fight go? The rematch.
Yeah, so the rematch between Devin and Ryan, I think it goes to Ryan again. Like, as much as, you know, I feel like Devin is that dude, and Devin's got he's a tremendously talented fighter. I feel he's just like Ryan just got him. Ryan is in his head, and Ryan is effortless in his head, and so much of fighting is the mental aspect of it, and I just feel like Ryan got in his head too much.
Looking ahead, Canelo Alvarez, Terence Crawford, September. Of course, we've got Canelo Alvarez with other business going on before that, but ultimately we're looking for that fight. Canelo Alvarez, Terence Crawford, how do they look together?
Man, that's going to be a crazy matchup, man. I'm trying to picture it in my mind because Terence was such a smaller guy, but the way I seen Terence the last few weeks, he's been looking pretty good, and Terence has got the ability to fight like a bigger fighter, being the fact that he has that wrestling background, and he does know how to position himself and fight like a bigger guy, and he's got some big power too. So I can't put anything past Terence being able to go out there and do some work, but at the same time, Canelo is one of the greatest in the sports, the greatest ever, and breaking through that shell of a defense that he has is a task of his own. So I'm just excited to see what's going to happen.
And lastly, for me, champ, when we talk about everything circling around in the fight game, I mean, there's so many storylines and little things. You and Rampage getting back together, everybody's excited about this fight. Now that we've seen the press conference, what do you think is going to be the difference between you and Rampage on April 12th?
You know, I feel like the difference in this fight is going to be the pace. You know, I know he can hand some big shots. I know he's got that dog in him, and you hear him talking that shit right now. But at the end of the day, it's all about that pace, and it's all about how he can sustain himself. And we gonna see. He ain't gonna be able to sustain himself. I'm guaranteeing that.
So you gonna take him in some deep water and drown him?
That's it. I'm gonna take him in some deep water, put some weights on his feet, and watch him sink.
Wow. Well, there you have it, fight fans. Marcus Hayes with Fight Hub TV with the legend, my guy Rashad Evans. Rashad, as always, man, thank you for your time, brother, and good luck on the 12th. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you so much for watching this video, and make sure to subscribe for more videos of your favorite fighters over here on Fight Hub TV, and give us a follow online as well at Fight Hub TV on Twitter and on Instagram. We appreciate it, guys.